We got Ross. We also got a shop truck. A 98 K2500 4-wheel drive 5.7 TPI 4L80E. It's in pretty good shape.
It's in very good shape.
Interior is really good. GMT 400 chassis, just like our Suburban was, except for big towing capacity because 2500. That Cheyenne. We gotta go get a battery and a socket because today the goal is to start the Volvo.
Yes.
But yeah, not bad.
Anybody want
a toolbox? Yeah, 200 bucks.
Get in it.
Let's see what's in this toolbox. There's the battery. Oh god.
I guess it's locked.
Do these toolboxes like mount to anything, or can you just pick it up? Oh wow.
Oh,
gas can.
We need that.
Oh yeah, so there's tire chains. Oh look. Tow hitch, a ball. Oh,
Oh, yeah, we got the welding pliers. You guys remember back in the day when we welded with batteries?
Dude, look how far we've come. We got a shop truck, a lift is on the way.
What the hell?
ATF.
I assume so.
Some work gloves in here.
I remember
Napa high temp. Oh, you use that for Volvo exhaust
Oh,
manifolds.
yeah. Alright, never mind. Truck box not for sale, dude. Huh.
That's a party valve. Oh, I wonder if that's what was plugged in down there. And someone just cut it, and now those wires are on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Nobody uses the round plug anyway. That just sucks.
Yeah. Unless we got a trailer that uses round plug. Oh, wow.
Quaker State.
It's full. How many chains he got?
I would assume 4. Generally, that's how many wheels you'll find on a truck.
Is it though?
Yeah.
What is this for? Is this a sleeping bag?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, we're gonna like not mess with that. Might have some jizz in it. So.
Really?
Yo,
full?
Whoa.
Yeah, I bet that's some good gas. All right, let's do this. I'm working on another merch design because we buy a lift and also a shop truck, so we're
we need money.
Yeah. So while I'm working on that merch design, if you feel like popping on over to the Patreon. Oh yeah, I thought about making a channel membership, but I don't know. Is that something people would be interested in? To just do like one level? It's like $4.99 a month, and we can.
I locked it.
We can do videos all because I'm sitting on a video right now. And I'm trying to just upload them like weekly, but I could edit videos and upload them like when they're done and just release them all early for members. And then they'll come out later after that. Probably come up with some other stuff for members to do. And like, as long as this writing stuff's going okay, I might be home more. So I could do live streams like the members only chat and stuff like that.
Oh.
Just not that many people that watch my channel, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go battery shopping.
Oh, real far.
At store 2564 and around the world.
Wow, dude, Walmart's got their own radio station?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Dude, look at that.
Crusty.
Alright, we're going to start by putting all this stuff back together. Then we're going to put the dash in. And then we're going to run my beautiful Megasquirt harness that Chappie looked at and went, it works. Which I'll take as, that's good.
Ooh.
So Jake put the wideband in for us. Right, just to get it started. Yeah, we're gonna hold it like that. It was cooler here, and I moved my finger closer to where you just welded it, and it was hotter for some reason.
Yeah, plus you have to keep going back over because that shit sucks to weld, so.
You think that sensor's gonna come out now?
Yeah. Wait, what? Like, screw up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You just gotta let it cool.
But, yeah, so then we can turn it back over, and that'll be on top.
Come here. Go.
And Charles has the other part of the down pipe. He was gonna mark it so you could cut it, and then we could kind of finagle.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit to dodge in here, I regret to inform you, Jake.
Okay.
Like the lines for the oil cooler that are going to be right there.
It's gonna have to go like up
On
and
the
over.
firewall, yeah. Next to those brake lines, get that nice and hot. All right, we gotta put the intercooler on. We gotta put
You want this zip tie or this zip tie?
the black one.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. But, and then we're gonna feed the Megasquirt harness through right now and get everything plugged in, powered up. I'll put the battery in, because that way we're gonna need the battery so I can see where switch 12 volt is. Because I'm actually putting it on the key, unlike some heathens.
I'm actually gonna need that other one.
Are you gonna cut a hole in the head?
Wait. Oh, because I put a.
I know this looks like a disaster, but I know what's going on, okay? This one I cut because it went to the fuel pump on my car, my white car. We had it run all the way to the back. But for this one, I'm just gonna do what I did with Ross's, where the wire goes straight to the signal where the factory fuel pump relay is, because this is, which one is it going to? This is our fuel pump relay. And then this one goes to the battery, to the driver's side. Hey Charles, you like my red wires?
I would assume those are all hot wires.
Yes.
Oh, then that's easy.
I don't know what this one does, to be honest with you. It's written down, but I had to cut it to fit it in my car. So
That's switch to ground.
switch it around. Switch 12 negative.
As soon as you flip it, it's like fire.
Just bursts into flame. Alright, so here you go. Here's how you Megasquirt your Volvo. These guys, we don't need you yet.
Everybody in this house is dying.
See, I know some stuff.
They all look red.
This one's pink.
I'm colorblind.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
There's another grommet on this side.
I think so, or carpet or something.
Well, it's not carpet. Okay. Put this on pause.
Oh God.
Got it?
There she is.
Alright.
Got Uno.
The fucking cool with it to pull it. Yeah, hold on. Alright, Ross, we're gonna take our time and think about this.
Okay, this is your grounds.
Hold on. Give me all of this back.
Oh, we gotta run that under.
I would love for this to be behind, like underneath the distributor. But we're kind of past that now.
I mean, we could always switch it around after we started.
What a fucking project. Hey, do you like driving your car? Leave it alone. Just drive it. This needs to go.
Learned that one the hard way.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
We all got it sometime.
Yurt.
You. Okay. Oh, Ross, what's happening?
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
So, this wire right here,
Yeah.
somewhere is if you look at the diagram, it goes from that spot on the relay, right, to the key, then to the main power wire that's through. On mine, we just tapped into one of the 12-volt switch wires under the dash, and I don't know what that went to, because it's just in there dangling, and it has a spade end, like it goes into the fuses. But everything's plugged in.
So that wire that you showed me has to be put on switch 12.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Because that goes to the coil, right?
No.
Or is that your main power to be powering the relays and everything?
Yeah, that's the whole main power. So we have that wire that we ran already that goes right here, and it lands in the 87 spot on this relay, right? And then from 86, which is this wire that's not going anywhere, it goes to the switch, and then out of the switch into that main power wire.
Okay, so what all this is needing is a power to activate this switch to that, right? Because it's just a switch. That's what a relay is.
Yeah, it's just
So it just needs 12 volts. Switch 12 volts from like the ignition.
so.
So once we hook this up, it'll always have juice to that relay.
Right.
Once we hook it up to the battery, then when you put that to switch 12 volt, like to your key, then it will connect the little switch inside that relay to run into the circuit board.
See, that was my thinking, was that that one that's dangling in my car right now, because it has a spade bit, is that went straight from the ignition barrel to 86.
It did.
Why is that plugged into 86? Did
Because
I
you
just
ripped it out.
No, that's still in there. That's still soldered to the car, and the spade end is on it. I didn't cut it. Did I just plug this in? I wonder if that's the one that went to my fuel pump that I did cut. And then I plugged it into the wrong relay, thinking I was plugging into the right spot, and I just spent the last 30 minutes having fucked myself over a couple weeks ago and confusing the shit out of myself.
I think you did do that because that's cut, and that went to your fuel pump. All right.
Oh my god. I'm about ready to say we go eat pizza, and then I'll be out of town next weekend, and then we've got
1 day,
1 day.
maybe 2. 1 day, really. But we'll have a drive shaft. We can finish wiring everything up and start it. And then technically it can move. It just you can't go very far because there's no cooling system.
The other issue we have at this moment is my wideband stuff is up there. I know I said I was going to get an AEM, but we just bought a truck and a lift is going to be here next month. I'm out of money. So we're running the old wideband. Forgot to bring my laptop today, so Charles had an AEM, but even if I put that in, the car wouldn't have started because it's still
Set up for Innovate.
yeah, it's using the Innovate presets. So, I mean, it would have read it, but it would have been unhappy. Yeah, we kind of failed today. I mean, we got a whole wiring harness put in.
Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't a fail. We just didn't get as far as we wanted to.
And I have to say, being already like very discouraged, looking at this is really hard.
I mean, I just cut open a whole factory wiring harness, fish out 2 wires, and I'm like, man, this is gonna go everywhere. It's gonna go in 2 different directions.
I know once we get it to start, like, we can take our time. We're putting the dash back in, get everything looking halfway decent, get everything cleaned up. But right now, it's a lot.
It is. So even when you guys have pre-made harnesses and stuff, it's still difficult.
I will say, though, like 98% of my harness is intact and everything's plugged in. I'm still pretty proud of the fact that that was the first harness I've ever built in my entire life. And I know it still worked because before we pulled Jasmine apart, it ran. This engine with that harness ran. So I think you're right. I think I did just... I'm going to move that right now, actually. So this guy right here is for our fuel pump. And that goes on 30 of this relay. Let me double check that before I plug anything else in. Cause that, I was just seriously like, what the fuck did I do? Yes, 30. The bottom one of the other relay. I'm not an electrician. I did go to engineering school, but only for one semester, and I dropped out. So, you know, take what I have with a grain of salt. But plus I still have the video from last week that Shane and I shot. That's not anywhere. So now all I need to do is identify a switch 12-volt wire, which I thought on the white car we pulled directly off the back of the ignition barrel. We didn't. It's just some switch 12-volt wire that's dangling in there.
Perfect.
And I was like, yeah, I'll just look for the one that's the same color. It's like purple and red, and then I'm like, boy, there's a lot of wires in here. So, I mean, with it apart, it'll make it a little bit easier to, you know, find a switch 12 that we can use. But also, they found out where the electrical stuff went. Chappie has it, because I guess it was his. So, yeah, I don't have solder in there.
What about that gas one then?
No, yeah, I just mean I don't have one here.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to just get our electrical stuff. I'll tell you off camera what I plan on doing.
So I think this is gonna be it for today, cause I've maintained myself very well today. Shane and Ross have both seen what happens when I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty close to the same level. The problem with this car is I like how pretty good the body is, so I won't kick this one. Not trying to throw anything. We're getting better about this.
It's an improvement.
But it's we're right on the cusp of shit getting real ugly, and I haven't eaten anything since like 8 yesterday. It's now what, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that.
We're going on, 20 hours. You want to talk about hangry? But yeah, feeling mighty defeated. Here's a cool trick for Volvo owners. If you have a 740 and it's going bing, 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 you push this guy in and twist it. There you go, and it won't come back out all the way, right? That is just so you can turn the door chime off while you're working on it, and then when you close the door and push it in again, it comes out all the way, and then your door chime works again. So that's what the whole point of this video was. Yeah, we still got oil cooler. We got, what I'm gonna do right now, Ross, is I'm gonna take a 14mm and my sidewinder, and I'm going to tighten those bolts that hold the pedals to the top of the chassis.
Ask you about that.
Alright, well, the harness is like 98% in. There's a lot of scary wiring inside, but I mostly know what it is. So, we're almost there. Everything's plugged in but the IAT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we gotta D-pin part of the factory harness so we can get the alternator stuff. Did I ruin it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's over.
Anyway,
Okay. No, yeah, and it's, yeah. So, we have to leave, but it's not starting today.
No.
You know what they say, Charles?
Pretty early.
Well, you know what they say, Charles.
What do they say?
I have things to do other than this.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't have anything to do?
Charles, I run a big YouTube channel.
This is for my reference.
I've been sitting on
We gotta
this for a
change
week,
the
though.
alternator from the original engine and with the alternator that was from Jasmine, because on there's connectors that don't fit or work, or they weren't part of the factory harness. So we just gotta switch those alternators around and then good. So that's for my personal reference. Braden, leave that. Cut.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BigB1011. Add me on Snapchat. Don't follow Charles. He's being a pessimist right now. But anyway, follow Ross. We got Ross. Follow Shane at
Turbo Teggy.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Have a pleasant day.
Follow me at Pete's Face Cock.